Like the video and subscribe right now, or pineapple doggo will be on your pizza. Has anyone heard that oregano oil can protect us against 5G? No mask, no entry. The other day I asked this gentleman if he had a mask in his pocket as he walked past the bar without one. As I walked up to take his drink order, I slid one of our disposable masks to him. As he stood up to tell me he was going to smoke, I said that's fine, but if you're up and moving I need you to wear a mask. He started a fire on my bar with my tip. He tried to start a fire on the patio. I had to physically put out a fire over a ducking mask. I hate it here. Old model car parked on local street. Can someone do something about this? I've tried the police and office to no avail. We pay a lot of money to live in this neighborhood. It's outrageous that we should have to look at cars with such a low Kelly Blue Book value. Hello all. I have a 7-month-old daughter who is unvaccinated. Today I gave her a piece of bread with a little peanut butter. Almost immediately while eating it, she got bright red rashes around her mouth, nose, and forehead. This reaction seems consistent with peanut allergies. This is something I would expect to see only in vaccinated children. Does anyone think this could be a peanut allergy, even though she is not vaccinated? Shout out to most selfish couple. Someone was having a heart attack at Roma's and the server was helping the man out, and this couple started complaining about their food not being served to them immediately. Lower cognitive ability linked to non-compliance with social distancing guidelines during the coronavirus. I don't know what lower cognitive ability means, but I certainly won't wear a mask ever. Help me please. Suddenly my partner is shouting that he wants our almost 2-year-old vaccinated and calling me a conspiracy theorist. He says he will do his research by talking to medical professionals. Please spam me with everything, your injuries, deaths caused by vaccines, everything to show him how brainwashed he is. I'm so livid. I feel physically ill from his ignorance. Making a decision out of fear and emotion is wrong. It sounds like he doesn't have the facts. I'm so sorry. If vaccines were healthy, you could put it on a spoon and eat it. Try it, you'll die. If broccoli was healthy, you could put it in a syringe and inject it into your bloodstream. Try it, you'll die. It sounds horrible, but I used a water sprayer and a rolled up newspaper. I square up my kids to get their attention and tell them no in a loud stern voice, and if it kept up I'd whack their hand or butt with the small rolled up paper. Doesn't hurt them enough, but the sound startles them and hurts their feelings a little. OP talking about her child, not her pet though. Could I use laundry detergent as a punishment for my toddler? So my child has been acting up, and I was wondering if I could give him detergent to stop him. I know it can be lethal, but it's just a little, then it would be fine, right? My 8-year-old at school told a teacher who asked him why he is going to be homeschooled. He said because of vaccines, and we are moving to Texas, so we don't have to get them. She said why? My son said cause they kill or injure you. She said that's not true. My son said you're wrong, my brother is a type 1 diabetic. She said that's not from vaccines. My son said you're wrong, it says it on the CDC website. She said do you even know what CDC is? My son said yes, it's the company that approves or doesn't medicine and vaccines for us. She said oh. Then said well you're still wrong about vaccines. My son said no, I'm not wrong, you are wrong. Later on my phone rings, it's the school. I told them well he's right, so way to go mom, educating your children. Thank you. We are trying. Shaking my head, my son just got measles, probably from those idiotic vaccinated kids. I heard rosemary essential oil is good for this. Hey moms. My son fell yesterday while holding our iPad. The corner of your cut is head open. We went to the hospital and it was very traumatic. My question is, who do I contact with Apple, or how do I contact someone just so they are aware their product is dangerous? Unpopular opinion. Don't raise minimum wage. There are too many incompetent people out there that can't make a coffee, putting toppings on a burger, or make a goddamn milkshake. Each year the level of stupidity in fast food service, store clerks and many other minimum wage jobs increases, and so does their pay. Stop locking your cars after 8 p.m. Some of us have small children and would appreciate it if you'd lock your car with the beep beep noise before 8 p.m. If it's not an option, then at least disarm the beep beep noise from under your hood. I've heard from numerous neighbors, myself included, it's unwanted and unneeded. Once you have parked your car, lock it and be done. It's not an all-night routine, unless you're coming to my home to put my children back to sleep, or you're hiding drugs in your car. So please stop. I already have one neighbor on my radar for drugs and I will call the police if it continues. Have some respect. There are families that live here. Thanks. You're mad because I refuse to wear a mask? Don't worry, I'll be refusing the vaccine too. Unvaccinated kids will live longer than any vaccinated child. Isn't it funny that my generation and before all had the chicken pox and you've never heard of a stroke due to it? Come people, wake up, do a little research. Mother sues school division for $200,000 for acquiring face masks. Winnipeg, a woman tried taking a Manitoba school division to court for more than $200,000 in damages for acquiring her children to wear masks in school, a move she said was a breach of her children's rights, and was seeking a court injunction to allow her kids to go to school with no masks. Featured comment. Hispanic Air Force 1S. What comes after 10? Samsung. 11. Then why do you write 20? If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. So we were at Home Depot in Golden Ring with Sophia and the dog. Stand in line to check out and someone flags us to come to the self-checkout. I told the lady that I prefer not to do self-checkout. She states, well then, just let me do it for you, since you don't want to do anything. Really, that's not the point. Rich says we don't like self-checkout, it puts others out of a job. She states, well I'm here, and I have my job. Mind you, she is a store manager. Then Sophia wanted a candy. The checkout was credit only, and I didn't have cash, we already finished checking out. I said I get you one later, Sophia, and the store manager says, oh just give it to her, just take it. Anything to make you all happy. Basically she is encouraging us to steal from the store to make a child happy. Shame on you lady. I'm calling corporate. I'm steaming mad. Just before 10, an hour after my last trick or treater, my lights off and everything. I'm outside checking on kittens and making sure they're warm. A woman pulled up and 5 kids unload. I'm looking around trying to figure out who near me is still handing out candy when they start up my sidewalk. I said, hey, sorry, I'm all out of candy, but have a happy Halloween, and turn to go about my business. The woman says that it can't be true because her friend was just at my house and got candy. I tell her it must be another house because I've been out for an hour, and again offer a cheery have a happy Halloween. This woman had the nerve to say, well, can't you go get more? What? I say no, sorry, because even if I had a way to get to the store, is she just gonna wait? She gets visibly angry and asks if I could just give her kids money since they stopped, because according to her, that's what I'm supposed to do. Then she has the gall to tell me a few dollars each would be fine and stands on my walkway with her arms crossed like she's waiting on a naughty child to do what they're told. I say no, that's not going to happen, and I turn to go inside, and she proceeds to call me a bitch and curse me out while I go in. What the actual hell? I've never had someone act so rude and entitled because I was out of candy, so I'm pretty fumed right now. I've just been ganged up on by my partner and the health visitor in the UK in my own bloody home about why my decision is wrong about not vaccinating my baby. I'm so angry and upset. They are so misinformed and keep saying that my research isn't credible in comparison to a trained doctor. Also, I didn't attend his last health check. See my previous post, and the doctor wanted to put in safeguarding a report to child services for not having a perfectly healthy and thriving baby checked over for health problems. What the duck is wrong with the world? You've been visited by a butler doggo. This doggo will bring you coffee in the morning, but only if you comment, "Wow, that's a great coffee, doggo." Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe for more daily videos.